Hello there. Do your relatives suffer from sleep paralysis? If you do, you probably need a new bed frame. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this DIY bed frame. So let's go. I started this project off by cutting my pieces of wood to make my headboard. And the headboard is actually pretty simple. I'm just going to be making a frame out of poplar, and I'm going to be using a piece of plywood in the middle. After cutting all my pieces of poplar to make the frame, I went ahead and marked where I'm going to be using my pocket holes to connect these together. So I'm using pocket holes and wood glue to put this frame together. The wood glue and the pocket holes by themselves are not strong enough, so with the plywood that's going to go in the middle, it's going to reinforce the whole thing. While the glue dries in the headboard frame piece, I went ahead and ripped down pieces of wood to 3.5 inches. I'm going to laminate 4 of these pieces to make legs for the bed. To attach the headboard to the legs, I'm going to be cutting one of my laminated pieces of wood 1/2 inch narrower, and when I laminate all these pieces together, I'm going to have a groove where I can slide the headboard into the legs. To make the headboard more rigid, I'm going to be using 1/2 inch thick plywood, and I'm going to route a rabbet in the back of the headboard and just slide the 1/2 inch thick piece of plywood in. So I didn't think about this earlier, and I had no way of clamping this down while the glue dried. So I just looked around the shop real quick and grabbed the heaviest items I could find. I took all my legs over to the joiner to make sure they were all squared on all four corners. On the footboard here, you can kind of see a little example of how I'm going to be attaching my headboard to my legs. Basically just slide in the piece of wood in, add some glue, clamp it, good to go. I actually forgot to cut the notch for the rail that goes on the bed frame, so I just used a router and made a 1/2 inch deep groove. Once everything was dry, I took them off the clamps and I attached the top piece to the headboard and the footboard. So I got these bed rail brackets off Amazon. I highly recommend them. I have links down below to everything I used in this video, guys. Alright, so all I have left to do is just stain this, and I'm going to go with an espresso stain. As you can probably see, the one in the back, I already did that one. So now I just got to do the headboard and the two side rails. I'm going to be using Danish oil to finish off this bed frame. Oh, and the reason why there's no center supports to support a mattress is because the person I built this for has a metal mattress support, and this is just gonna go around that. So